This is your girl Luck, and if you're not keeping it real, you're not keeping it a buck. Let's go. Hey, welcome to Only Way Out presents Keeping It a Buck with Luck. Y'all already know I am your girl Lucky, and today I'm sitting with the boss Don himself, PDR BIGGA. What's up?
Word, man. Whole lot of 22 shit going on in here. How you?
All right, I'm good. I told you I'm loud. I mean, like
that intro was tough, by the way. I just had to say that was fire.
Thank you.
Sure.
So what makes you the boss Don? Why are you the boss Don?
Cause niggas be jacking they the boss or the Don.
Okay.
So I'm the boss Don. You feel me? Like, so it's like the best boss and the best Don. You feel me?
Why?
I don't know. Like, honestly, like one of my biggest inspirations is Max B. So like, you know, his shit was like Boss Don Bigga Belly.
Yes.
That's why I got my name Bigga, cause
really?
I always used to listen to Max a lot. Everybody was just calling me Bigga, like joking.
What you know about the Bigga Bells?
I'm carrying the wave right now, so you feel me? But nah, yeah. So like, I just ran off with that or whatever. So it's the Boss Don Bigga Bands. It's not Bigga Belly, Bigga Bands.
Okay. So if you could describe yourself in a few words, how would you describe yourself?
Different, innovative, maybe like fluid. I would like to think I'm fluid.
Okay.
You know, in the sense of like being able to like put on any hat and like, you know what I mean? Like be in the spot and they'd be like, all right, now we already got somebody who made a beat. You want to rap? Or like we already got somebody on the track. You want to make a beat or you want to do the video or you want to edit? You know what I mean? So it's like,
okay, so you do more than rap.
Yeah, I'm just the best at rapping and like music.
Oh, so like, okay, what are all the things that you do? So you rap, you produce.
Rap, produce.
You just said video.
Yeah, I do like videography,
okay.
Light editing. I do like photo edits too. Like I'm decent with the Photoshop.
You said heavy on the light editing. No, I'm
like,
joking.
like, cause I don't want to, you know what I mean? Niggas like to big themselves up and be like, yeah, I'm this and that, this and that. Nah,
you like edit this.
I'm just creative and I know how to use different mediums and shit. You know what I mean? So that's what I mean by fluid. Like I could just jump on the program and like figure it out YouTube something. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Shit like that.
But that's good because you need to be able to move through all factions, especially music, because just being an artist is not enough.
That's what Jay said. Jay said I smartened up. I opened the market up. So it's like. I started to feel like that.
You fool with Jay?
Yeah, you know that. I got a couple. Yeah,
I don't know that. I don't fool with him.
I'm saying you don't. Why not?
He's not the go.
All right, you talking spicy. Nah, he not the go. Nah, I'm not gonna say the go, but he's as far as like rap / entrepreneurial. Like you know what I mean. You can't. They don't get no bigger than him. Rapper to entrepreneur, like using rap as a stepping stone to be able to like position yourself to do other shit. Like
who do you think paved the way for him to be able to do that?
Probably his mans and them.
You think so?
I don't know because you got to be able to have your team around because you remember in the beginning it was I forgot his other man's name and Dame when they started Rockefeller, you know what I mean?
What, Biggs?
I think so, Biggs, yeah, and Dame and Jay. So he didn't do it alone. So in that sense, I do feel like he was influenced to maybe, but like maybe might have picked some like jewels up from Dame or something.
But what I'm saying is, who do you feel like was the first rapper? I have it in my mind to do more than just rap.
Motherfucking.
You better get this right.
Motherfucking, it's back in the day, like give me the era though, like 90s?
Yeah.
All right, because I feel like, let's say Pac.
Of course.
But this is my thing about Pac though.
He about to diss
No, because I'm honestly, I'm a Pac over Big type nigga, you know what I mean? But,
okay.
But I say, the only reason I say Pac is because, I mean, not Jay, because Jay took it to another level. I feel like maybe if
he had
Pac,
time.
That's what I'm about to say. Maybe if Pac was still alive,
the Pac ring going on.
Feel me?
Okay,
Yo, chill out. Nah, you feel me? But if he had a little more time here, I feel like
it was 25.
Possibly would have. Yeah, I know he possibly would have got there. You feel me? But I just feel like.
Yeah,
like movies not enough.
Yeah,
like you know what I mean.
But I think it started to show rappers and artists that you can do stuff. More. Than just be behind the mic, because the money is not behind the mic. Unless you just make it to that level, you gotta be.
But it's like a certain percentile that really.
That's like making it to the NBA.
So it's like I'm just trying to like I tell my mans in them all the time, and they ain't here with me. But I tell them all the time like, yo, bro, it don't matter like what y'all want to do. Like I'm just trying to use this shit as a platform to get us to whatever you want to do. You know what I mean? Like it don't gotta be music forever. I know we're good at this right now, and in the time and the space that we're in together at this moment, like people fucking with it. So like let's run with it. You feel me? But we might wake up one day and niggas be like, nah, these niggas suck with music, like, but they fashion is tough, or like they merch is tough, or like they, you feel me?
So you have merch?
Yeah, we have merch too.
You wear the merch?
I'm gonna get you right. I was already thinking.
You not wearing the merch?
Nah, cause
you supposed to come through with.
But I got a lot of look, cause I'm gonna be real. I'm like, man, I say I'm a little diva, so like I be posting on Instagram, like And I be
I heard
wearing
you
that.
drink Pink's Moscato when you produce
for
it.
sure. How you know that?
I do my research.
Shut the fuck out.
I do my
How she
research.
know that, cut? Nardwar. How she know that? Nigga, that's crazy.
I was like,
yeah,
I was watching.
I really do. That's that shit. Like a nice little, you know what I mean? Some grabba, some weed, nice little J.
And Pink Moscato.
Pink Moscato.
On your diva.
You gotta do the
On your
barefoot,
diva.
super diva. You feel me? But I got the merch on a lot of Instagram posts.
Okay.
So I don't want to like overkill the merch.
Nah, you can never
not overkill, but you feel me? I still gotta be. I like to get flea too. So
okay,
it's like,
but your joint gotta be flea. You gotta be your
sure.
walking billboard.
For sure.
I'm learning that. I'm trying to market myself more.
Mm-hmm.
So
I think that's on me though, and I'll be very honest. I feel like I'm slacking with the merch.
Okay.
Like I feel like if I was making more pieces, like I feel like okay, well, let me throw this on and throw this on. I feel like it's the same piece over and over, so I'm like I don't want to, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they like
it's like tacky.
He looking all bummy wearing the same junk over and over.
You only got this one hoodie, like you know what I mean? But it'd be like the same hoodie a bunch of times, but it'd be like you only got this one hoodie.
Like
so,
come on.
Feel me?
So you say you're from PDR.
Yeah.
If I was trying to put PDR in my GPS, like what do I put? Like I was like, what is?
You have to hit me. You have to call me.
Oh, it's a secret location.
You feel me? Not everybody could go. You feel me? But a lot of people have been, but not everybody could go though.
Maybe I have to hit you to get the coordination to get there to get my merch.
Nah. Like after this, swear to God, after this, I'm gonna get your size. Nah, I swear to God, I'm gonna get your sizes and I'm gonna go get you some sweats and all that.
All right, I'm gonna wear it. I'm gonna wear it and I'm gonna tag you in it when I wear it in the interview.
That's love.
That's love,
no doubt, for sure.
All right, so you produced the song. The first song that we're gonna hear is
Thongs.
Thongs.
Yeah, Thongs. And that shit just dropped on streaming.
I was
bitch
like,
ass niggas. These bitch ass niggas.
Dang, talk your
You feel
junk.
me? I'm trying to. Yeah, I mean, but nah, cause it's been a long fucking road. I've been sitting on this fucking tape. You feel me? Forever my bag on the way. Very, very, very soon. We're like in the
I was gonna ask you that. Like
final stages. That's like just my single off the joint. You feel me? So I just wanted to give niggas something because I know niggas been waiting. I've been doing like little in between shit, like projects, not really projects, but like just working with artists and like maybe producing and shit. Like shout out Promise the Unbreakable. I produced his project. I think it was How Many Moons Have Shined.
Okay.
Produced that. And but like just little shit. We've been working so much and I've just been trying to find my sound and like not find my sound because I know what I want to sound like and I know who I am, but it's just more like how do I translate me through this filter for y'all, you know what I mean, to understand me and maybe put it in the realm where it's like comprehensible for you.
Okay. No, I think I'm getting what you're saying.
You feel me?
Yeah,
So
I feel you trying to put you out to the people, but in a way that they understand who you are.
Kind of got to trick these niggas. I ain't gonna front. You kind of do, like, because sometimes being you is not enough. Like, they want to see what the next nigga doing, but like with your face on, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, they want like.
Have you ever written for people?
Yeah, I've definitely done like ghost writing work, and I'm not opposed to it either. So if you niggas need some fucking work, we gonna up your fucking swag. You need beats, you need verses, all that. We gonna up your fucking swag.
There you go. That's what you gotta do.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, we gonna get in the Thongs.
Let's do that.
And there's no official video yet.
Not yet.
So we're gonna look at like you were on the influence.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take a look. I'm gonna take a look at that.
For sure.
And let's get into it.
Shout out to DeaSus on the fucking mix too, man. He's a problem, man. See my boy came so fucking far, bro. It's crazy. Shout out Cisco too. You got the video up? What the fuck? I'm looking good as fuck. Hey. I need everything about that Louis stove. Niggas think they doing something, tell them do some more. You say you be with them killers, you ain't shooting no. Ooh, scoring on our ops, we 22-0. Ooh, foreign ride, races down sunset. Ooh, damn, I could see a thong through that sundress, bitch. Hold on. What he said, running? He said, big chop. We see our op and we knocking them down. I told my opus to kick rocks. You not a cop, how you locking me down? But run through his house, I will not make a sound. Gotta slide with that Glock, cause the block done got hot as a pie. We get bopped, y'all stopping me now. So that thought give me top, ain't no whopping me down. So many nights I had prayed for this shit. If you get in the way, it's no way you could stay in this bitch. I'm with the gang getting paid, got more drums than parade. So behave, but we bang on your string. I'm in the pick and dance moves. Walking baton like a damn fool. Know they get me gone if they had the chance to. Whip full of sticks hit his body like bamboo. All of my niggas, they getting it in. We don't see them outside, then we spinning again. Hold on, they neck, I done did it again. I fuck around, make a movie. Shout out my cousin Shiesty too. In the back, he was getting jiggy in the back. He was getting jiggy in the back. That's my big cousin. I need everything about that Louis stove. Kim Jones. Niggas think they doing something. Rest in peace, Virgil too. For sure. You say you be with them killers, you ain't shooting no. Ooh, scoring on our ops be 22 and 0. And I be foreign ride racing down Sunset. Told her I could see that thong through that. Ooh, told that bitch hold on, oh yeah. Told that bitch hold on, ooh, ay. Ooh, it's my baby too. I ain't gonna front. We'll sit on this shit for mad long.
Alright.
I ain't done yet. Hold on. Yeah, that's that shit. Ooh. I'm trying to be cool in here. I ain't gonna front. I'm trying to be cool as fuck right now. That's my shit.
You don't have to. You can go off. If you feel like shit, do what you do.
That's my shit. I should have stood up.
You shouted out. You shouted out Cisco because that is definitely
for sure.
Like, what made you choose the Thongs song? That was the jam back.
That's
I
classic,
like when the booty go.
You feel me? Remember he was on the beach. He had the hose on the beach. He was doing handstands on the beach. The sand was shaking and shit.
That's what you're gonna do in your video.
Yeah, I want to.
You might have to remix.
That'd be fire, right?
Your flow, like the way you delivered. I like how you delivered. Your voice was definitely like not what I expected. I didn't expect your voice. Like, is that auto? Do you use auto tune?
Not on that one.
No,
I mean I do.
How'd you make your voice like?
What you mean?
I don't know. It sounds like higher than like you took.
Like, remember how you was like when you get excited you get loud?
Yes.
But like when I get excited, like my tone changed.
Oh.
Like, yeah.
I was like, is that auto tune? I wasn't sure.
Nah. That's my voice. But I do definitely got some auto tune joints because like my last project I dropped To Live and Die on PDR. Go tune into that too. It's on all streaming platforms.
Yes, the EP got like 11.
I think it's like 12. 12 in there. I think so. 12. Yeah, 11 plus a bonus. So,
okay.
Yeah. But I had. Shout out to Sus. We did Wave Runners. Wave Runners was like one of the first real tracks where I like got in my little auto tune bag. So like and then like now like I've just been trying to get in that bag because everybody love that song. So.
Okay.
But
speaking of Cisco, did you hear his new song?
Nah.
Don't.
Nah.
Don't.
He did drill. It's some drill shit.
No, it was like pop R&B.
Mary J just did some drill, so that's why I was.
Mary J did drill
with Favi. She got a song with Favi.
What? Oh, I got to tune
in. Off the 3 6 Mafia sample.
Nah, she might have went crazy. Wait, was she Mary J. Blige or was she Brooke? Because she has an alter ego.
Brooke is crazy. I don't know. She wasn't jacking. She didn't say that shit.
Because she raps. She's Brooke.
But she was like sing rapping. It was different.
Was it hot? Oh.
My auntie would have liked it.
Auntie Mary. I'm gonna check it out.
You gotta show love.
But Cisco.
Yeah,
see, like, he need to try to do something else. Like,
I'm gonna tap in. Send me a link.
I think sometimes people trying to bring it back to like what they used to do, and I do understand that the '90s swag, '90s stuff is coming back.
Yeah,
but
it's cyclical.
I think there's a way to
go about it.
Do it.
Gotta revamp it.
Yeah.
Me and my mans and them be talking about it all the time. Like, how do you stay yourself, but at the same time please the people? Like, cause like you wanna like evolve as an artist. Like every day I make music, we go out and see shit and do shit together, and then we go in the studio, it's like affecting my art, you know what I mean? So like, how do you expect me to stay the same when I'm growing in life?
But there's something for everybody, because somebody probably loves that Cisco song.
But that's what I'm saying. But I feel like you gotta grow as an artist. I don't want to, like, even if it's like, damn, Cisco not making thong song shit no more. I mean, that's not as fire, but it's not thong. You know what I mean? Like, it's not thong songs, but I think it's maybe because I'm an artist too, like not as just like a consumer. Like, where a consumer would just be like, no, I want what I want.
Yeah.
But
so PDR as a collective, you guys are more like a family.
Yeah, it's a lifestyle.
And it's PDR worldwide is the brand. The whole brand. Yeah. Who makes up PDR?
It's me, PDR BIGGA, DeaSus, Run It Back, Jiggy Just, Rufus in the Cut, Big Rudy U.
Rufus in the Cut, I like that name.
Yeah, he on that joint, that running guy. He on that shit.
Okay.
Rufus in the Cut, Jiggy Just. I said Jiggy Just already. And then Jordan Beats and Thule, Expensive Thule. That's it. You know what I mean?
Oh, y'all got a decent size.
But I mean, it's more people, but that's like
that's the core,
the main, like, as far as like the entertainment art goes. Like, but it's like, shout out Silky, you feel me? That's like our A&R. Like he's the type of nigga be like he got me in tune with all these guys. You feel me? Like before I even really knew them. Like I knew them maybe like in transit. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But he was the one.
How long y'all been like linked up as a team? What'd you say? Do you know? 4 years. Like 4. Okay, so y'all still young in it.
Yeah,
y'all still young in it.
But like, you know what I mean? It's like we already got ties though, so it's not like we just like we're making music. Like it's like Thule, Expensive Thule is our creative director. He like my cousin. You feel me? Like we grew up together like little kids and shit. You feel me? But then he grew up with like him too, DeaSus. So they like know each other. And then Rue and DeaSus and Monte all went to school together, right? Same time, so they was together. You feel me? Like I said, Silky like the A&R, but that's my real blood brother. You feel me? So it's like we all tied in, like we all been around, brush shoulders, and it's not just like on some new shit. You feel me? So.
All right. So speaking of Dea Sus,
Sure.
we're about to get into a song he produced called "For Me."
Hey, 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 it's that ass for me. Hey, 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 it's that ass for me. It's that swag for me. Chanel bag for me. LV tags for me. Hip from the back and she moaning like Lisa, her body a masterpiece. This a black car shorty, this not no visa, no limit like masterpiece. It's that ass for me. It's that swag for me. Chanel bag for me. LV tags for me. Hip from the back and she moaning like Lisa, her body a masterpiece. This a black car shorty, this not no visa, no limit like masterpiece. Damn, that shit crazy. I feel like the baby, the way that the beat got the bop in it. PDR bigger, you know I'm that nigga. Won't come to the spot, less thoughts in it. Do say in my cup, ain't no walk in it. Ruin the cut, got the Glock in it. Niggas thinking they tough, yeah, we just came to party, but you try your luck and get shot in it. Cause I'm with the killers and scammers. Whole lot of grips and bandanas. I know some grapes and I'm cool with the apes. My gorillas be going bananas. Got two white bitches, they fucking.
I mean, not supposed to be cursing no more.
I was gonna say, can we curse or not?
You can curse.
Okay, so
I just made a personal commitment to not curse. It's been going decent, but let's talk about production. Everybody, this is Dea Sus.
Dea Sus.
Well, you said you were going
So
let's what's up.
producer named Dea
Okay.
Sus, but me and Bigga had this conversation. Who was that example you gave? He gave me some artists. Their producer name was different from their actual solo work.
Okay.
And I like that idea, and I really resonated with like the concept of like my government name.
Okay. So when you're doing production, you are
Dea Sus.
when you're an artist.
I'm Damon. I'm me.
Okay. So we'll get into the art issue a little bit.
Yeah.
But first I want to talk about the production on the track.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So to me, the production scene, disclaimer, I've never produced one thing in my whole life. I don't even know what it takes
Yeah.
to produce a track. I have no idea.
Mind you, that song's 2 years old.
Oh, really?
It's 2 years old.
Oh, so you've probably grown tremendously.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna say,
it,
like,
honestly.
it seems like
I'm like, this
you
is kind
hate
of
it?
weak to like what I'm doing now, but like,
oh,
but it's just such like it was such a moment in the time. Like
what was going on? What was the moment?
He just dropped that To Live and Die on PDR.
Okay,
First project on streaming. Like we just had a lot of momentum, and then
got you.
during like that session of just cooking that stuff up, I made that beat.
Okay,
And
because I was gonna say it sounds like kind of simple, and I was wondering what your sound is. Is your sound simplicity and clean? Like, what is your sound?
I be having.
You're like, why did you play something from 2 years ago?
No, because I feel like tracks with vocals on them are more palatable. Because if I like knew this was the kind of thing, I would have came probably with just like a beat, just straight instrumental. But I feel like it's easier for you to commentate on if there's vocals on it. But yeah, no, that track's definitely simple. My idol is Tyler the Creator. I'm from like that camp.
Okay.
Like him, Pharrell, Kanye are like gods to me. So
Interesting.
the
Keep
bigger-
those three in your mind, because I definitely have a question regarding that. So those three, you're in the studio with, you said Tyler Creator, Pharrell, and Kanye. Who are you getting mentored by?
Pharrell,
Who are you doing a collab with?
Tyler.
And who's getting kicked out the room?
Well, I mean, there's one.
Somebody got
got
to go.
I'm sorry. I feel like me and Ye would butt heads.
Okay.
Honestly,
Dang, that's my boy. Yeah. What?
he can never be wrong, and neither can I.
Oh, okay.
But I'll take tips from Pharrell though, because I just watched this video. It was Pusha. You seen the Pusha interview with him?
I haven't watched it yet. It's in my queue to watch.
He was talking the way he was talking about Pharrell. Like Pharrell just speaks like he's like a monk. He's just
Yeah, he seems very namaste. Like he
Exactly.
knows. Like seems very centered.
like he's always speaking in the past tense.
Very
'cause he's
opposite of
always in
Kanye.
the future, right? And it's like, especially, I'm not gonna talk about Kanye now, but
I love him though.
But I tell this story every interview we do. Like the reason I started doing music was my mom, when I was 7 years old, bought Graduation. And
Gosh, oh my gosh, when you were 7?
yeah, I'm the youngest one here.
What is your favorite song on Graduation?
The Glory.
Really?
The Glory.
Why?
The sample like that. I tried to mimic that sound when I started producing, like just that high pitched Soul
When did you
sample.
start? How long has it been since you started producing?
I'm going on 4 or 5 years now.
Okay. The Glory.
The Glory. That's that shit.
Yeah, I like that song. It's not my favorite
Right.
on the album, but
I mean, that song.
it's hard to pick a favorite Kanye song for me.
First, it was Stronger. Because that
Okay.
song blew my fucking mind. I was like, this Daft Punk, like, electronic sample working with hip hop. Like, I'd never heard anything
I think
like
he's
it.
a creative genius personally.
He is. He absolutely is.
Yeah, but he got to get out the room. You kicked him out the room, so you.
I know. But here's my thing, though. Like, Kanye's always been there, but, like, my formative years, I found Tyler. So, like, 13, 14, like, that awkward stage in your life, like, I'm me. I'm dressing like this right now because of Tyler. Like,
Okay, so he's like he's seriously an influence on you.
my nickname, Sus, is from Loiter Squad.
Ah, okay. All right.
Exactly.
All right.
It all ties together.
So what made you get on the other side of, back into the booth instead of being on the outside? Like you were on the outside as a producer.
Yeah.
Now you decided to jump into the booth. And what type of music are you doing?
So recently he upgraded, got a new mic. So he had this old one he had nothing to do with. He's like, hostess. And I just had it sitting there. But the more and more like I'd create, like the more melodies I'm hearing in my head, I'm like, let me just lay down this little reference. And then like the references turned to songs. And then I made this one beat like mid-December or something. It's kind of like some Pink Panthers UK garage like
Okay.
shit. And I just laid down this melody and they fuck with it. It's like, I don't know.
Was it one of those things that you felt like, I can't give this away?
Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't really done that. Like, I'm open to it, like doing a reference and giving it off to someone. Because not everything, like, I do, I feel like matches my image, like, or like the image I'm trying to curate. But,
Okay.
But that one for sure is going to go crazy. I'm going to try to drop
All right.
that soon.
And I have one last question for you.
Go for it.
What is the most annoying thing as a producer that you have to deal with?
This nigga right here, bro.
Who are you pointing to? Say his name.
Bossed on PDR on Instagram. He goes by Bigga Bands, PDR Bigga, him right there. Because those nights we spent recording, whether it was in Bertha Street in Albany or this studio we got right now, it's always, he'll do a take. All right, one more. It's the exact same take. He'll do it again. I don't know. I ain't swagging enough. I do it again.
And it's the same thing?
The same thing.
You're like, no, it's literally matching up exactly the
Or
same.
he'll be like, move that snare over just a hair, and I'll pretend, I won't even really move it, just to test this nigga, and he'll be like, nah, that's it right there, and I didn't do anything. I be doing it to him
That
all the
was
time.
crazy.
I'm dead serious, bro. Last time he tried to get me to record, I was like, I'm good, bro. I don't want to do it.
You're done with him?
I'm over it.
You're done with him?
I'm dead serious.
That was crazy. All right, so now we're gonna get into another track. That was produced by Run It Back, right? Run It Back, and it's called By Your Side. By Your Side.
That's why Jesus.
Turn me up some.
Hey, hey, hey. Ain't no choosing sides when it's moving time from the north side of that map. I was down, had to get back. Fiends running in and out of that trap. Chip on my shoulder, devil on the back. But feel like the weight of the world on my spine. So I gotta grind, cause I'ma sit down and do time. If a nigga think he gon' take mine, on my dog spacing time. Can't even get a FaceTime. You gotta be patient, you know that the greatness take time. I'm trying to get my shit together, so when you need, you can take mine. Cause it's only us. Remember they didn't give a fuck when I used to be riding that bus. Now it's up and it's stuck. Promise I'll never give up, every day living right on the cusp. Heaven or hell, freedom or jail. Remember that cell, remember no bail, remember no mail. Remember they see me drowning in that water and told me, oh well. But I am a beast, I watch the earth crumble under my feet. Stump on your block, then I crumble some weed. Had to endure some pains, they dried in that rain. You gon' have a hard time, think you humbling me. Hey, forever, ever, I'ma ride. Ride or die for my side. Know I die about God. You slide, I'ma slide. If I got it, then you know you got it. I'ma always be by your side. Homicide, homicide. Call me when it's time. Hey, forever, ever, I'ma ride. Ride or die for your side. Homicide. Call me when it's time.
I gotta admit, things that we did when we was just kids that nobody know. Stomach on ribs, wasn't no food in the crib, so hitting the licks on 1-0. Man, we was po. I don't respect, my niggas stay solid and stick to the code. I got the brains, Tone got the scope. Dame hold his pain, that's my hero for show. Things that we seen, they wasn't shown. They was trapped, all in the cold. Picked up, gave them my home, cause they was there when I had nowhere to go. NJDB, that's just the bros, and now I see why they ain't wanna give us no prize. Forced to cook pies, look at our loved ones and lie. Look in the mirror, I don't know that guy. And he had on, that's my disguise. Reality ain't real, I had to realize I'm writing this song with some tears in my eyes. They counted us out, they think we survived, but how could I die when I got Dusky and Grab on my side? They think we survived, but how could I die when I got Dusky and Grab on my side?
Forever, ever, I'ma ride. Ride or die for my side. I know I die about God. You slide, I'ma slide. If I got it, you know you got it, I'ma always be by your side. Homicide. Call me when it's time. Forever, ever, I'ma ride. Ride or die for my side. I know I die about God. You slide, I'ma slide. If I got it, you know you got it, I'ma always be by your side. Homicide. Call me when it's time.
All right, I got Run It Back. I heard you the Great White Hope.
I mean, word around the street, but I ain't gonna say it. That's just what I hear.
You
know?
the Great White. How you? Who calls you the Great White Hope?
Shout out my man Veer. Big Roo to you.
You don't want to say it? Why you don't want to say it?
I don't know.
It might be too crazy.
It might be a little too crazy.
They might be like,
I mean?
all right, he cancel him. He out of here.
Yeah.
He out of here. I was definitely feeling the beat though, because I'm a big drums person though. Like,
thank you.
I'm a huge drums person.
Appreciate it.
Heard some guitars back there.
Yeah, so that wasn't me actually. That was Pitar's brother. Pitar? Marco? Yeah, Marco Bebic. Shout out him. I wasn't there when he recorded it. I was home, but definitely fit pretty nice on there.
Yeah,
so.
it did. I was like, oh, okay. I like the added like guitars in it. I'm like a huge drum person, so like I was like, oh, okay.
Thank you. I appreciate
like
it.
that's me. What gets you in your bag, like as a producer? Like what gets you in your bag?
I mean, it really depends, like what kind of mood I'm in. Like sometimes, like my creativity versus off like working with them. Sometimes, like I'll be with them and I'm like, yeah, I got to get my bag right now. Like hearing some of the stuff that they're making, or like just hearing certain artists like drop, and I'm like get like that inspiration boost real quick. Like, oh no, I got to get my bag. Like, just get back on time, and you know.
What do you need when you're in the studio? Like what gets you? Or even if you produce from home, like, what do you need? Like, is it like, oh, I need to have like a Gatorade. I need to have something rolled up. Like, what you need that gets you in a vibe that, you know, to put you in that mood.
So I just started smoking again. So definitely some smoke.
Oh man, what happened? You quit?
I had to take a little break, a little anxiety break. You know, a couple year break. Just
a couple years and you fell off the wagon.
Yeah, and then I just started smoking again a little bit. Shout out to my man back there. You know,
peer pressure?
No, not peer pressure, but we were drinking one night and he was smoking. So I said,
and see, you just hit the imaginary clip, no problem. Yeah, he's back, guys.
But I mean, so definitely that just kind of mellowed me out. You know, just that's really, I don't really need a lot. You know what I mean? Definitely just samples. I just need samples. So if I'm equipped with samples, then
it's like have you ever cooked up something from like the ground up, or do you always like?
I normally just sample, and then I just like either if it's like a chop or a loop, and I just do all my drums and add effects later.
Okay. So I will ask you, if you could pick any artist besides your camp to produce for, who would you produce for and why?
I can only say one.
How many do you need? I'm not going to give you a list. You can get 2 or 3.
Okay, I'll do. All right, probably Maxo, not Maxo Cream, but Maxo. Definitely Lord Apex. Okay. And I'd probably say like Fly Anakin.
Okay, and why?
Because their sound is just crazy. Like it's just something like, oh, actually, you know what, Lord Byron, because like their sound is just so crazy, and it's something that like, not that I'm necessarily trying to imitate it, but like do that with my own twist on it, because it's just like, you know, I love like making drill beats. I love doing like trappy stuff, but sometimes it's just like when you have like just chill loops, you know, maybe like low drums, you know, like not a lot of drums, but like just some kind of bounce, some kind of rhythm. It's just like, sometimes I feel like it takes you to another place. Like it's so fire.
Okay. And let me see. So minus Timberland, minus Swiss, minus Dre. Gotta take them off. Because I feel like, well, we'll leave Dre in there. Minus Tim and minus Swiss. Because I feel like everybody like throws, like, wants to pick them a lot of times. And we'll take out Pharrell because Sus used Pharrell. So, who is the GOAT of producing? You gotta take them out. They're like honorable mentions.
I can't throw my camp in there.
I mean, you can.
Well, all right. Well, listen. So, I would probably say GOAT of producing in my eyes, definitely Madlib. I think Madlib's up there. J Dilla, Alchemist, Derringer.
Alchemist.
Alchemist,
I love
crazy.
Alchemist. Alchemist is different.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
J Dilla for sure.
last name David.
But you just like name mad people. I said the GOAT. Like that means greatest of all times.
I don't know.
You gotta pick one.
Myself.
There's only one Jordan.
Myself.
Okay.
I'm gonna be a great all time.
All right, I feel you. You gotta talk your junk. You gotta talk your junk. All right, we got Bigga back in the chair.
Back in the spot.
You said you had something to say. What you had to say?
Wait, the most important thing I'm gonna say before I get into what I was really gonna say. First thing I want to say, for me, me and DeaSus is on streaming all platforms. Go look that up. 4ME, and it's DeaSus on streaming. So make sure y'all tap in with that everywhere. Napster, Deezer, everywhere. Secondly, I am a nuisance in the studio, but I don't care because this shit.
He like disclaimer.
You know why?
Disclaimer.
Because this is why. Because in all honesty, I don't want nobody to ever be able to say, "Oh, these niggas not in on they shit." You feel
But he literally did not even move anything, and you thought that he did.
Because look, he be playing mind games. He be placeboing a nigga. I don't like that shit. You feel me? I don't like it. But I wouldn't rather work with any other engineer. Like, I don't give a fuck how much times we bump heads and all type of shit. Like, I love that nigga like to death. So,
all right,
you feel me?
all right. So the letters PDR stand for Power Demands Respect.
Yes, ma'am.
Why do you think that power demands respect?
Because I feel like, because I was doing this by myself. All right, because I got to kind of break it down. Because I'm from a block, and the acronym for my block is PDR. So a block called Par Del Rio.
Yeah, I've
right?
seen it on the influence.
Right. So
I was going to try to Google it and
you could have, you feel me?
figure out where you are.
You could have hit me. I would have brought you to a tour or something. But nah, yeah. So Par Del Rio. So we started like at first when it was like, shout out to my man Buko Hav too, because Buko Hav used to live on a block called South Barney. So when I used to see that nigga, like, I'd be like, yo, fuck them SB niggas. He'd be like, yo, fuck them PDR niggas. Like, we used to just play around. You feel me? So my mom ended up, shout out my mom too, she ended up getting diagnosed with cancer or whatever, leukemia and shit. So she had to go to the city and, like, get, like, treatment and shit. But while she was gone for, like, mad months. While she was gone, the crib was, like, the trap. You feel me? So, like, PDR. So when
Y'all in there turning up in your mom in the hospital?
Yeah, I know. She know now, so you know what I mean? I'm not, you know what I mean?
I'm glad
I'm a grown man now, too,
Mama Love got better.
Yeah, she's
How
handling
y'all
that.
turning the house into the trap and mama?
Like, but it wasn't like we wasn't doing shit we wasn't really supposed to do.
Okay.
But it was just everybody was in there. We was mobbing.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So like PDR is like close to my heart because it's like if I fuck with you, you're definitely more than welcome to come to my house. You feel me? Even when my mom was there, you know what I mean? My mom is very open arms to everybody. So like if I fuck with you, like it's family. It's always family in there. But like if you didn't go there, there's a reason you was never there. You know what I mean? Type shit. So like. And then to speed it up to Power Demands Respect, I just feel like for a long time I was doing it by myself and we was PDR, but it was just like part of real, like where we from, the set, you know what I mean?
Okay.
But I was doing it for myself, but like I feel like once we came together, we got so much stronger, like, you know, like Megatron, Voltron.
So power.
You feel me? So the power part is like powerful together, you feel me? And it demands like, you gotta respect that. Even if we don't make it to the goal where we want to go, or we don't do whatever we want to do, you gotta respect that.
It's like you got your team behind you.
You gotta respect that, like, and not even to put it on myself, but you gotta respect that I had the ability to gallivant all these powerful creatives, you know what I mean, and be like, let's do this, and then for them to reciprocate that energy and be like, I'm gonna take time out my day, time out my life, you feel me, to like believe and bleed this shit the way you do, you feel me? So it's like that's what I mean, like you gotta respect that, you feel me? Even if you don't like the music.
I can feel it.
So
before we go, I always like to play a game. It's called Gotta Keep It a Buck.
For sure.
So I'm gonna name like something that's in current events. something that happened, somebody popular, whatever.
Yeah.
You just have to give me your first time reaction and a few words of what you think about it.
For sure.
All right?
Let's do
And
it.
just have fun with it.
Let's do it, for sure.
Okay. So ASAP Rocky getting arrested, coming back from Barbados.
Keep them locked up because Rihanna was supposed to have my baby.
Oh, you tight? You big man? You big?
You say I ain't laughing or nothing.
Yo, he
I'm
was like
dead-ass
dead serious.
I'm dead ass serious. I'm upset about that. But I mean, for me, it's one for the home
You
team.
can be the second baby daddy.
I'm not mad. You feel me? It's like, be like that.
People be having second baby daddy.
And it was one for the home team, nigga from New York, so I can't really be too mad. But is he free now though?
I don't think so.
Free that man, free Rocky, man.
Yeah,
Free
I don't think
Rocky.
he's free yet. Yeah, free him if he didn't do it.
He built for that shit. You remember that nigga was in Sweden, all type of exotic shit. Remember he was locked up.
Oh
in Sweden?
yeah, I forgot
He designed
about
for that shit. He good though.
He said he designed for it. Okay, do you watch basketball?
Nah, when niggas was playing sports, I was on the benches with the
But you know who
cheerleaders.
Kevin Durant is.
For sure.
So Kevin Durant and the Brooklyn Nets possibly getting swept in the first round of the playoffs.
I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
He said,
That's it. I don't give a fuck. Don't fuck that shit.
all right, what about Mike Tyson punching the
At the comedy show.
no, he
on the
punched the
plane.
passenger on the plane.
On the plane,
Yeah.
he's wilding because he gave somebody a pass at a comedy show. Nigga pulled the grip out and all that, like, I need you, Mike. What's up? What we doing? And Mike just gave him a hug, like, come on, bro, you need that. And he just was like, all right, Mike. And he got him up out there. But snuffing a passenger, leave that man Mike the fuck alone. Leave Mike alone because you know that nigga is one of the greatest of all times. What was the reason though? Before I get into my
I think
little...
the guy was like harassing him. I think he took a selfie with the guy, and then the guy kept drinking and kept bothering him. And then it was said that the guy threw water at Mike. Like, sir.
First of all, leave that liquor alone because if you don't do nothing that you can't control yourself over. Because first of all, what was you drinking that really made you feel like
you could talk to Mike
I'm gonna throw
Tyson.
this water on Mike Tyson, nigga?
Then he got boxed down.
And Minka, Maka. Bro, what are you thinking? What he said, hold on, G, I got this, G. No funny shit. But I'm saying that's Mike Tyson though.
Yeah, he
You're
lucky he
wildin'.
left with his ear. He lucky.
It's crazy. I was gonna say something. I felt like it was a little too easy.
Nah, you gotta throw the jab when the jab is there.
He threw that jab.
So I want to thank you for keeping it a buck with luck. Shout out your social medias, where
for
people
sure.
can find you, where they can find your team.
For sure. Streaming, me personally streaming. It used to be bigger bands, but I went through a little like, you know what I mean, like what's it called?
Revamp?
Yeah, like a revamp. Thank you. I went through like a little revamp. You feel me? So it's PDR BIGGA on all streaming everywhere. Thongs is out now. Make sure you check that shit the fuck out. PDR Worldwide on streaming too. We got a collective page too, so we need to drop more. Honestly, we dropped maybe like two years ago. What was it? Brunch tape when everybody was just together. We haven't been together in a long time.
What's DeaSus? What's his IG? Do you know his IG?
Yeah, Damon Ferreras. Is it still? .wave. Damon.wave.
Damon.wave. That's on.
DAEMON.WAV.
We'll get it right.
For sure.
And run it back.
Yeah, RUNNIT.BACKK. Right? At Instagram.
Don't put another K for the great one.
The great one. Come on. We just started. We can't get canceled yet. We just starting. Don't do that. Local alchemist. That's what we're gonna start calling him. Local alchemist. You feel me? And then we got the PDR Instagram, PDR Worldwide, just how it's spelled. If you want to get into it with like everything in the nooks and crannies, go to 22hunnit.com. That's 22HUNNIT.com. Merch is on there. Videos is on there. The podcast on there. Talk 2200 media. Everything is on there. So get into it with us, as well as upcoming tour dates and shit we doing. So,
All right, cool. And you said you got a project coming soon.
Yeah, I got a project coming soon. Forever in my bag. We've been sitting on that shit for a minute, so it's time. You know
All
what I
right.
mean?
So we'll be on the lookout. And y'all already know what it is. Make sure you like and subscribe to Only Way Out Podcast.
For sure, do that.
Follow us on Instagram. Same thing. Only Way Out Podcast.
Do that.
And remember, if you're not keeping it real, you're not keeping it a buck. Until next time, and we out of here.
22s, man.